Greetings and salutations, people of the internet. This is Master RBG, and did you know that this review is a very special one? Might not realize it, but I have been on YouTube for 4 years now. For 4 full years I've been doing reviews on here. That is just insane. But did you also realize that in those 4 years, I have yet to actually review a side-scrolling beat-em-up? Which is kind of weird considering I was a huge fan of those as a kid. Go figure. Anywho, today I seek to remedy that. Today I will be reviewing Fight and Rage. With an N. Not and, but N-Rage. Just a minor point. Anywho, let's get into the review! Whoa, okay, that's some heckified soundtrack they got there, huh? Okay. Let's see, so we got our traditional arcade mode, as any good brawler should. A lot of unlockables here, apparently. Oh, and extras. But for right now, looks like all we have is arcade mode, which I will go ahead and do the single player. I will let you know in the future how the second player or third player modes go. Right now, I'm just El Solo Mio, so we'll make it work. Which color choice? I'm gonna go with blue. It makes me think of Chun-Li, and she's pretty awesome. She can kick a lot of behind, so I feel she would do well in a game like this, so that's why I'm going with her color scheme. I wonder if it's Tuesday. I mean, it could be Tuesday. Alright, so I guess I gotta beat up these guys, save the bystanders. Pretty standard stuff. Whoa! Okay, that's kind of brutal. Explodes into a skeleton. Nice. Very nice. I like where this one's going. I like its style. I like the cut of its jib. Well, mostly. I really think the jiggle physics on the character is a little over the top. I don't think it's really that necessary. I mean, did Mai from Capcom even jiggle that much? I don't think she did. She was from the kind of time period this was meant to emulate. Okay, yeah, I'm still working on figuring out how things work in this game. Bear with me. Hey Frank, what's that? I don't know. Let me check. Avon calling! Ha 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 ha! It's time to beat up some people. Ah, yes, there we go. Finally getting the hang of this. Look. Figured out how to pick up the food heal. But probably shouldn't have picked that up because I don't actually need to heal right now. Oh well. Live and learn. Still hate these pig guys though, they're such a pain in the behind. Okay folks, it's just about time for, okay, so that's our first boss, really? Okay, well that's a thing. Kinda reminds me of, what's her name? Poison or Roxy from, I'll remember the name of the game later, it's gonna kill me. Streets of Rage? Was that it? No. Final Fight? I think it's Final Fight. Pretty sure. I'm like 85% sure that's the name of the title. Woo! Okay, I got her on the ropes. It's okay, had another life. Like I said, got her on the ropes and I'm finishing this. Ha-ha! What do you mean that was more damage than I needed? Okay, so now we're gonna briefly change over to fight as F. Norris, aka the ninja of this game, because can you really have any kind of fighting style game where there's not a ninja? Really? No, you can't. At least not, omit having a ninja and it's still expected to be, successful at all. Also, haven't been this brutally assaulted by pigs since my last time in LA. Just kidding, it's absolutely terrible. Seriously though, these pigs are really annoying now. Why are there so many of them though? Seriously. Oh, wow, power scaling kind of went right out the window here, didn't it? Yeah, what was a stage boss, or at least a sub-boss not long ago, is now just a regular flippin' enemy. Okay, well, this is giving clear indicators of what is probably going to transpire later. Love the explosions, by the way. Kinda hate that they have motorcycles, but apparently old Norris here can handle it. So it's all good. Hey, you guys can't bust out of a door dramatically like that. That was my thing earlier. How dare you? How dare you? You know, as fun as this game is, I gotta admit, some of these enemies are just complete and total bullshit. Oh, no offense, Mr. What's your name? T. Bison? No offense, man. I have nothing but respect for bisons. Really. Still gonna have to beat you up, though. Rules of the side-scrolling beat 'em up. Gotta do it. Also, you'll never be able to hit me with such weak attacks. Whoa! Okay, might have spoken too soon. Sorry. Several minutes of brawling later. Alright, Mr. Bison. I think this has gone on long enough. It's time to finish this once and for all. Like this? Yeah! Oh yeah. Stage clear, baby. So clean. Let's see, how'd we do? Okay, so not too bad. That should be worth a fair few coins. Oh, BT dubs. Coins are actually how you get extras and stuff in this game. Slaughterhouse. Oh dear. I feel that naming might be a little on the nose here. I mean, between the scenery, what my character's attacks are like, and the fact that there are pig enemies here. It really feels a little too on the nose. Also, really fly enemies? Okay, you know what? No, that'll do it for this week. I think we're done here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Fight and Rage. I must admit, my time playing this game felt like I was back in the 90s playing the best of Double Dragons, and I absolutely loved it. I have to give the developers some love for their dedication to the aesthetic of 90s beat-em-ups, even going so far as to add the rounded corners and slight reflections off to the sides of the screen to simulate the slightly round nature of old tube TV screens. Kudos to you for a job well done. The whole game has that easy-to-learn, difficult-to-master thing going on, especially with the super attacks, once I figured out how to use them anyway. It is more unlockables than the law ought to allow, which is refreshing to see in a game these days. It even has an unlockable easy mode, so the salty folks who couldn't get through Sekiro can enjoy this. And on the flip side of that coin, there are also unlockable harder difficulty modes. So if Sekiro wasn't difficult enough for you, hey, you're in luck. I enjoyed the variety of bosses and even the corny villain dialogue, which I cut out during most of this review, but trust me, it's as corny as you remember in the old days. Overall, this was a joy to play. I only regret not getting footage of my playtime with two-player mode, which ended up working out pretty darn well. Each of the playable characters handles very differently and have different advantages and disadvantages, like Gal having shorter reach but greater speed and dodging ability, or Norris having greater balanced stats but is much more fragile, or Ricardo, who was the kind of Minotaur-looking fella, who has great strength, reach, and endurance, but is lacking in speed and technique. The unlockable characters also have their own strengths and weaknesses, but I'll leave those for you to discover on your own. Now, if you are at this moment, or ever were, a fan of side-scrolling beat-em-ups, then there is no point in my saying anything else here. Go buy the game already. To anyone else, if you're a fan of fighters and or side-scrolling games, then this will likely be right up your alley. If you saw this game's footage today and thought, however briefly, that this game looks like it could be fun, then by all means give it a try, especially the next time it goes on sale. This game runs for about $20 and is currently only available on PC, but I'm sure with enough support we could someday see this on other platforms. Unfortunately, that's about all the time we got for this week, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more of my nonsense in the future, hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like some suggestions for other videos made by yours truly, then how about these? Over here, you can check out my review from last week for a little title called A Hat in Time. It's a bit less violent than this game, but still pretty darn fun. Or, if you want to go completely violence-free, then might I suggest my review for Reigns, which you can find right over here. Check out either one, they're both fantastic, just like you guys have been. Until next time, this is Master RBG, signing off.